with you here on the call, coming off of the last game where Caldwell beat Goldey Beacom in women's play by more than 30 points. But for Goldey Beacom, we will see if they can pick up the win today on the men's side, as we are off and running. Goldey Beacom has won 4 straight games, red hot recently, 5 of their last 6. Caldwell's coming off of a win, but that was to snap a 3-game losing streak. They're towards the bottom of conference play. Shots up, and that goes for Julian Williams, the starting center. Regular starting lineup for Goldey Beacom. Here's Melvin Evans. He's the leading scorer for Caldwell, about 18 points per game. Three-point shot, that's up, no good. Last touch by Caldwell. Last touch by Caldwell. The one ref originally said Goldey Beacom, but then the second ref overruled him, as that was the correct call. So here's Trey Powell getting things started. Tipped away. Nice. It'll stay Goldey Beacom ball, but nice defense there from Melvin Evans. He's being put in charge of guarding Powell. On the corner to Williams. Shots up from Jones. That falls. Marquise Jones. Nice shot there. Goldey Beacom up 4-0 early. Ball tipped away. Nice defense from Jones. The corner. Evans back with the ball. Now being guarded by Williams. Mismatch driving, layup, and one goes. So Melvin Evans taking advantage of the mismatch there with the center Julian Williams on him and getting the and one there. Evans a 6'4" guard out of the Bronx. He's a senior. 18 points per game. That free throw's good. Now here's Powell from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Bit of three-quarters court press early on from Caldwell. No problem for Goldey Beacom to get out of that. Cross-court pass, three-point shot, that's up, and no good from Blanchett. Tip in, no good. Caldwell eventually comes up with it. Up and in the alley-oop attempt, no good. Nice closeout defense from Jones. Here's Goldey Beacom pushing. It slows down a bit. Jones drive. Lay in, no good. Fighting for it. Thompson with the rebound for Caldwell. Drive, layup, no good, but another foul called. Good job by Evans once again getting to the rim and forcing the foul. Goldey Beacom with a 12-6 record compared to just 6-11 for Caldwell, but the record's a bit misleading. They played teams very close. When you look at season averages, they played teams very evenly, very similar points per game. Points per game average pretty close to themselves and their opponents. Same with rebounding, turnover differentials, all that. So they play teams very evenly. They just can't come up with wins a lot. So the first bucket goes. And there's the second. So Melvin Evans with all 5 points early. Caldwell with the first lead of the game. Evans and Powell with each other. Both players with mixed match sneakers. Powell for three, just too much on that offensive rebound. Blanchett blocked by Thompson. The defensive anchor for Caldwell with a big block there. Evans once again driving, and another foul call. So for the third time now, Evans is going to get to the free throw line. Goldey Beacom head coach TJ Deckmer not happy with that. So 3 fouls very early for Goldey Beacom. They're going to take a quick timeout now because of it. Coach Deckmer going to talk it over with his team. They're going to have to do something to stop Evans now from getting to the free throw line. 3 possessions in a row. He was just able to drive, force contact, and the foul. And 2 of those fouls now on Julian Williams, the big man. So you wonder if he needs to come out of the game. 2 fouls in just 3 minutes of play. And just like that, yeah, Julian Williams looks like he's heading to the bench. I believe Justin Allen is coming in for him. So Julian Williams in foul trouble early. Melvin Evans doing a good job crashing and forcing the Goldey Beacom big man to foul. So that free throw is good. As that falls. Tipped away. Evans got it, but they're going to say stepped out of bounds. I believe that's the right call. Lucky break for the Lightning there. Or else it looked like Caldwell would have had a pretty easy fast break. Caldwell in their road red uniforms. Goldey Beacom in their home gold uniforms. I like the uniform matchup here from both sides. Here's Powell, gets the hard screen, but a little too hard on that. So that's Justin Allen, who just came in the game for Julian Williams, is going to be called with the push. That is not what Goldey Beacom needed. The 4th foul now, and Justin Allen, who just came in to replace the player in foul trouble, now he picks up his first foul. Payne shots up. Won't go. Goldey Beacom eventually comes up with it. This is Brown who checked in off the bench. Extra pass, Blanchett 3. That goes. The answer Goldey Beacom needed there to tie it up. A nice extra pass from him. Marquise Jones as well. Tipped there by Jones, but goes right into the hands of Williams. But the shot doesn't fall. Jones trying to push it. Foul going to be called there on DeAngelo Horn, slowing down the fast break. Shots up, no good, but an easy tip in for Brown. Elijah Brown, who's coming off a 21-point performance in Goldey Beacom's last win against Holy Family. So that shot's up, and no good. Jalen Robinson now with the ball, coming in off the bench. Ooh, and a late travel call going to be called. I believe that's the right call, but a bit of a delayed whistle. Caldwell bench calling for that call. So another turnover for Goldey Beacom. Here's Tristan Rogers with the ball coming in off the bench. Set up. 9-7 Goldey Beacom early on in the first half. Corner 3 is up. It's not good, but coming up with the offensive rebound is Horn. Deep three-point shot up, no good. Again, fighting for the rebound, another offensive rebound. It was Evans who came up with it. Corner three, no good. Who's going to get it? A third offensive rebound, but it's quickly stripped away from Powell. He's looking to take it. Catch and shoot three-pointer. And go. Over the back, call going to be called on Rogers there. Good job by Justin Allen, who was going to come up with the offensive rebound on his own after 3 straight offensive rebounds by Caldwell, but good job by Goldey Beacom, making sure Caldwell couldn't score on their 4 opportunities. You saw that was DeAngelo Horn there, and with the help of Evans, is really doing a good job out-muscling them on the offensive end as that shot won't go. So here's Evans taking it back. Evans trying to drive in again. No foul called this time. That's just a missed bucket. And finally, Goldey Beacom comes up with a rebound. Robinson driving, kicked out. And a travel going to be called there on Anthony Akonde. I say he slid his foot before he moved and started dribbling. Marquise Jones checking back into the game quickly for Elijah Brown. Ball deflected by Akonde. Shot off. Caldwell couldn't take advantage of that. Nice pass there. That shot's up and good from Justin Allen, and a great feed for number 2, Marquise Jones. Goldey Beacom so good when they play with tempo and up pace. And that's what you saw right there. Fade away baseline shot, that goes. Number 5, Isaiah Filbert coming in off the bench. It's an impressive looking shot there. Catch and shoot 3, that's off. Offensive rebound, Jones brings it back out. Now you're seeing Goldey Beacom play with a little more pace. Robinson three-pointer off, that's going to go out of bounds. Pretty even matchup now from both sides, with Goldey Beacom with a lot of fouls early. Done a better job holding off on foul troubles since the first couple minutes of the game. Ball stripped away, good defense there from Jones. Loose ball, gets it, back out to Robinson, back to Jones. Akonde, layup won't go. Tried the driving layup there, but couldn't get it. So here's T. Rochelle, the starting guard. Rochelle back with it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Something's going to have to happen. He puts up the 3, and that goes. Jalen Robinson looking a bit defeated there, as that was a great defensive possession from Goldey Beacom. Forced Caldwell to have to chuck up the deep 3. But unfortunately for Goldey Beacom, they made it. Shots up from Blanchett. That goes. Another bucket from Brian Blanchett. He's now up to 5. Shot no good from Bull. Blanchett with the 3, no good. Caldwell trying to push it now. And foul's going to be called. That's going to send Jaron Bull to the line for 2. the 6'5" freshman out of the Bronx. First shot, no good. Close game early on so far. When both these teams matched last time in November, it was a really close game too. A really thrilling win for Goldey Beacom, 66-65 in the final seconds of the game. As that free throw off too, so 0 for 2 from the line there. But the final seconds of the game, a nice steal from Stewart that led to an Akande layup that won the game. Out to the corner, three-pointer no good from Julian Williams, who checks back in. A nice, quick, easy layup for Bull, so he gets the 2 points back. Caldwell with the lead once again, 14-13. Powell driving, won't go. The put back good from Allen. Nice athletic play. Trey Powell still down, though. Powell is down and hurt. It's a 5-on-4 for Caldwell. Powell still down. Sitting on the ground, ball being bounced around, picked up, and Deckmer going to take a timeout. They're going to get Powell out of the game, who's now up and walking back to the sideline. Man, you hope Powell's okay. That's a big loss for Goldey Beacom. He was just kind of sitting up earlier, just kind of holding his face. Not sure if he got hit in the face when going for the driving layup. It looks like he keeps holding his eye right there. Maybe I got hit in the face or the eye. I think he's going to try to stay in the game, actually. Sigh of relief. Yeah, I think he just got knocked in the eye, but thank goodness it's not worse. So I don't think Goldey Beacom's going to get charged for the timeout there. I think the refs just blew the whistle. But yeah, Powell's going to stay in the game. And what was also good for Goldey Beacom is even with the 5-on-4 matchup on the other end, they were able to hold Caldwell from any points. So Powell just kind of sitting in the corner now. He's still rubbing that eye. He doesn't look 100%. He's just kind of sitting in the corner now, almost looking like a decoy, I guess, as he tries to feel a little bit better. He's going to pass the ball in now from out of bounds. Three-point shot, no good from Allen. Filbert, he's the best three-point shooter on Caldwell. Gives the ball back to Isley. Here's Bull in the post. Powell on him and gets the and one. Nice post move there from Bull, taking on the younger Powell. Excuse me, the smaller Powell. And that gives Caldwell the lead once again. It's the first foul of the game for Powell. 6 fouls total for Goldey Beacom in the first half, so one more will put Caldwell in the bonus. 9 minutes to go here. Bull getting back to the free throw line, second time tonight. That's no good. So he's 0 for 3 from the line now, leaving some points on the board. Blanchett, step back. No go to the foul's going to be called. I think they're going to say the defender landed on his foot. So Blanchett, going to the line for 2. Blanchett averaging 9 points per game, 79% free throw shooter. Gets that to go. Now 6 points for Goldey Beacom, their leading scorer early on. Ball's been in his hands a lot earlier on today. Now we're seeing Anthony Akande check back in. Trey Powell's going to go to the bench for the first time since getting hit in the eye. Second free throw falls. Powell looks like he's running back. He might be running back to the locker room. He's not staying on the bench. He's running back, whether it's to stay loose or get checked out. Powell is off of the bench now. It looks like he may be heading back to the locker room, so we'll keep an eye out on that. Ball stripped away. Here's Evans all the way, easy layup. Melvin Evans there, getting the steal into buckets. Brown, three-point shot, that's good. Elisha Brown leaving off, or picking up where he left off after the last game, tying a career-high 21 points. Nice defensive play there from Brown, too, deflecting that pass away. Look at him clapping his hands, trying to bring some energy from off the bench. He had 21 points in the last game against Holy Family. Tied his career high, which he set just 2 weeks ago. So Elijah Brown having a very good month of basketball. Moving the ball around. Here's Evans now. 6 seconds on the shot clock. He's got Allen on him. Double team now. Nowhere to go. He's going to have to heave a three-point shot. No good. Good defense there from Goldey Beacom. A nice, smart double team there, too. Brown for three. In and out. Really good offensive rebound there. That shot goes up, and that goes. Nice play there from Justin Allen. You had three Caldwell defenders all standing around the basket, but none of them boxing out, and that left Allen the easy opportunity to come in, showing off his athleticism and strength, getting the rebound and the putback. Goldey Beacom now up by 4, largest lead of the game. I had the man in underneath and blocked by Akande. Sent that back on the other end of Akande. Kicks it out. Blanchette for three. No good. It'll be Caldwell ball. This place was about to erupt if Blanchette was able to hit that three. But what a block by Anthony Akande there. One of the better defenders on Goldey Beacom. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Goldey Beacom ball. Caldwell, I think, was maybe looking for a reach-in foul from Jones, but they didn't get it. So that'll just go down as a Caldwell turnover. Akande three-pointer. That's off to the side. 22-18, Goldey Beacom in the lead. 6 and change remaining in the first half. Eiley in the post double teamed. He's going to put up with his left hand, no good. But Jones going to be called with the over the back foul. Jaden Williams was going to come up with it otherwise. But that's a 7th foul on Goldey Beacom, so that puts Caldwell in the bonus, and that's going to send Jaden Williams to the line for 1 and 1. Williams just a 67% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. Jalen Robinson now coming into the game for Goldey Beacom in place of Justin Allen. Allen, nice performance off the bench. Here comes Trey Powell, by the way, coming back into the bench. He actually may be coming just straight to check in, and he will. And Trey Powell coming back from the locker room and coming immediately into the game, so that is a sigh of relief for Goldey Beacom. Glad to see he's apparently okay after getting hit in the face earlier in the game. Powell now with the ball. Powell for three from the corner. That goes. Trey Powell Straight back from the locker room and hits the corner three. Glad to see he is looking okay. 5-point lead now for Goldey Beacom. The drive. What a block from Akande again. The defensive anchor showing off his stuff. Deep three for Jones. That goes. Goldey Beacom feeling it now. Caldwell's going to have to take the timeout. Goldey Beacom up 28-20. We'll take a quick timeout too. We'll be back after this. Welcome back after a quick 30-second timeout there. Goldey Beacom up 28-20. Really nice play there from Anthony Akande, picking up his second big block of the game. And that turned into a E. Marquise Jones three-pointer. (28-20). Goldey Beacom with a lead. 5 minutes to go. Nice hop step there from Isley. Good answer there from Caldwell. Trey Powell, quick three-pointer. That falls. Another three-pointer for Powell. Hitting an earlier one about a minute ago. He's up to 6 points now. Deep three-pointer from Isley. That falls, but they're going to get Akande with a foul. They're going to say he shoved Melvin Evans there, trying to fight for the rebound. Caldwell selling the bonus, so are they not shooting free throws, or? The rest still seem confused, and now they finally realize, all right, he needs to shoot the free throws. I think Evans was getting ready to pass the ball from the baseline, not realizing it was the 1-and-1. Here's Evans to the line for, I believe, the fourth time today already. He's 5 for 5 so far. 5 of his 9 points are come from the line, make it 6 of 10. Justin Allen checking in for Akande. That one's short. So Evans now 6 for 7 from the line. Loose ball, good defense. Robinson double team, gets rid of it. Jones nowhere to go, just puts it up and gets the layup. Jones wasn't sure what to do with the ball there, then figures might as well try to score and gets it to fall. Goldey Beacom up 10 now. Up and under, no good. Isley comes up with the offensive rebound. Tries to put it up, nowhere to go. That shot eventually goes in by T. Rochelle. Bit of a scramble underneath the basket there, but Rochelle eventually able to come up with it. Nice crossover from Powell. Gets fouled driving. I think they're going to say it's on the ground, though. They will. Only 5 team fouls for Caldwell. Powell coming off an 18-point performance. The average is about 18 points per game. That shot goes back. Three-pointer is good from Blanchette. Or excuse me, it was Brown, not Blanchette. Another three-pointer for Elijah Brown. Whistle was blown. Not 100% sure what's going on here. Oh, they're going to call a technical foul. Technical foul is going to be called on Goldey Beacom. And they're calling on Brown, so I guess he may have said something a little too much trash talk or something after hitting the three-pointer. And that's going to cost him a technical. And that's what the ref was just talking over there with head coach TJ Deckmer. It's going to be Tristan Rogers shooting the technical free throw. And he makes it. So unlucky break there for Goldey Beacom. Got the three-pointer, but must have said a little something that crossed the line, I guess. 2 technical free throws, so he knocks both them down. And Caldwell will get the ball again. So that cuts Goldey Beacom's lead to 9. About 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Isley in the post with Jones on him. He wins that battle. So after the technical foul, Caldwell able to pick up 4 points, and a travel going to be called on Robinson. Oh no, he tried to stop his dribble and stop his movement to pass to Jones, but they're going to say he took too many steps on that. Refs being pretty aggressive with the whistle, especially on travel violations. Seen a handful of them so far. Ball tipped away by Brown, but back in the hands of Evans. Isley underneath, double team, no good, but the foul's going to be called, I believe, on Jalen Robinson. Smart help there from Robinson because Isley had a mismatch there, but unfortunately, they're going to be called with a foul. And it will go on Jalen Robinson. That's his second. 10 fouls now for Goldey Beacom, so Caldwell in the double bonus. Isley would have been shooting 2 regardless, but now going forward, as he hits the first with 2:47 remaining in the half, every Goldey Beacom foul will send Caldwell to the line for 2 free throws. Caldwell only with 5 fouls, though. Makes both of them. Quick 6-0 run. Excuse me, 5-0 run. Ball tipped away. It's going to stay Goldey Beacom ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. It was, in fact, a 6-0 run, so Elijah Brown hit the three-pointer, then was called for the technical, and Caldwell on this quick 6-0 run after that. Espal's going to pass it in from the baseline. Needs to find someone. Eventually stolen, though. Taking the other end, the dunk is good from DeAngelo Horn. Once again showing off his defensive ability and showing his athleticism at the rim as Powell drives, gets called for the foul. We'll see if they call it on the ground or shooting. Looks like they're calling it a shooting foul, so Trey Powell going to go to the line for 2. To try to snap this 8-0 Caldwell run. Powell, the best free throw shooter on the team for the Lightning at 83%. I'll make the first. Powell now with 7 points. In and out goes that. It's only 1 for 2 from the line for Powell. Two minutes to go in the first half. Goldey Beacom up by 4. Filbert feeds it to Isley. Deep 2-pointer, no good. Brown able to come up with the rebound. And they're going to say a foul there on Rogers. Wasn't sure at first if they were going to say Brown was out of bounds or not, but going to say Rogers forced the foul. That's Caldwell's 7th foul, so a 1-and-1 coming for Goldey Beacom. Rogers not happy with that call. He didn't think he did anything. He thought he was just playing good defense. So Brown now heading to the line for 2. Only a 50% free throw shooter, though. Hasn't attempted any yet today. He leads the team currently with 8 points. As the first one falls, now with 9. He has 8 rebounds, too. A lot of rebounds early for Brown. So does Emarquise Jones with 6 rebounds. The 2 leading rebounders for Goldey Beacom. Second shot is good. Nice shot at the line there from Brown. Way to convert the 1-and-1. Filbert with the ball, now hands it off. Deep three-pointer from Filbert. Up and in it goes. So Filbert coming off the bench is the best three-point shooter for Caldwell. It's a deep shot there. Cuts the deficit to 3. Jones finds the cutting Williams. Puts it up and in. It was Justin Allen who hit it there. Nice pick and roll there between the 2 players. Shots up, no foul called. It's good. Here's Justin Allen with the ball, pushing the fast break. And the layup no good. Tough miss there. Filbert now pushing it on the other end. Isley, the corner 3. He makes that. So 5-point swing there for Caldwell. Cuts the deficit to 2 with under a minute to go. Out of bounds. Whose ball is it? It's Caldwell's. A costly turnover there from Goldey Beacom. Just after having a pretty sizable lead. We're 1 possession away from this game being tied. The ball's in the hands of Melvin Evans, the top scorer for Caldwell. 36 seconds remaining. They try the 2-for-1 and miss it. So Goldey Beacom still with the lead, but a shot clock slightly on. The game clock's about 3 seconds ahead of the shot clock right now. So Goldey Beacom's going to try to take it down all the way. Blanchette with it, just letting the clock drain out. He has Evans on him, who deflects it out of bounds. They'll say Goldey Beacom ball. Trey Powell now going to come back in for Conde to do some substitute defense for offense there. And Powell will be the one to pass it in. 13.6 seconds left on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. The ball ripped away, and the foul's going to be called too on Jones. And DeAngelo Horn picking up another big steal. He's going to go to the line for 2 with 11 seconds to go in the half. Horn with 2 big steals now on inbounds. He has had a really good game defensively for Caldwell. He averages about 14 points per game. 80% shooter from the line, makes that. 3 points a day early on, but 2 steals. Again, we've seen him have a bigger impact on defense. And just like that, we have the tie game, 41 points apiece. 11 seconds to go in the half. Trey Powell with the ball. He loses the ball and turns it over. 4 seconds to go. Here goes Evans. Fast break. Foul going to be called on Goldey Beacom. And Evans once again going to go to the line for 2. 1 second left on the clock. Costly turnover from Trey Powell. Good defense. And that's going to lead to transition, not buckets, but transition free throw attempts. It's been a long time since Caldwell has had the lead. They haven't led since the 16-minute mark in this half. So it's been about 16 full minutes have gone by since Caldwell's had the lead. But Evans looking to change that here. Once again getting to the free throw line. He's 6 for 7 of the night. Knocks down the first. And makes the second. 43-41. Caldwell now with the lead. Second to go. Jones has to heave it. Won't go. I don't think it would have counted anyway. So big run there from Caldwell. A 7-0 from Brian Blanchette, and Trey Powell with 7 each. Trey Powell had he missed several minutes of that first half with an eye injury. He got hit in the face while going up for a layup. He had to go back to the locker room, but fortunately he seems okay, and he's also back out here to start the second half. All stripped away there from Jones. Powell on the fast break, back to Jones, back to Powell, and he makes it. A little hot potato there, and Powell eventually gets the layup. Evans gets it out to Williams. A steal there. Nice athleticism from Powell getting up in the air to come down with the ball. He goes to the rim, misses. Free for all. It's going to stay Goldey Beacom ball. Blown opportunity from Goldey Beacom. I think both players on the same team trying to go for the ball. But fortunately, deflected out of bounds by Caldwell. Well, miscommunication there. Blanchette now with the ball again. Blanchette 4 seconds on the shot clock. Corner three, no good, but Powell with the rebound. No one boxed him out, and he came swarming in and gets the easy putback. Look at the guard, Trey Powell. The nice move there. Goldey Beacom once again in the lead. Three-point shot is up and good for Evans. Picking up right where he left off in the first half. And we have a back-and-forth game here now. One of the things we mentioned earlier in the first half, Caldwell only a record of 6-11. They're in 9th place as Powell drives, gives it up, and the shot no good from Jones, but offensive rebound, Akande. So out Blanchette, three-pointer, much on that. Foul going to be called on Caldwell, the over-the-back call. Looked like Goldey Beacom would have come up with the offensive rebound anyway. But Caldwell, despite a 6-11 record in 9th place in the CACC, they play teams very evenly. Win a lot of close games, they lose a lot of close games. So no surprise here, really, that despite being a lot further down in the standings than Goldey Beacom, they're keeping things close. Three-pointer, that's good. And the starting forward, Julian Williams. He got in foul trouble early. He's only played 6 minutes this game. He had 2 fouls early on when Melvin Evans tried to drive on him and force the shooting foul back-to-back possessions. It's good to see him back up and going in the second half. DeAngelo Horn kicking the ball around now. Reach and foul going to be called. Is that going to be on Williams? It is on Julian Williams. So that's his 3rd foul. And just like that, picks up a foul early on again. But he's going to stay in the game. So Williams now up to 3 fouls with 17 and change to go in the game. Floater, and that's good. Not a floater, it was a fadeaway there from DeAngelo Horn. He's having a nice all-around game himself. He's now up to 6 points. Pick and roll, goes up, foul called. Julian Williams was trying to tear the house down there with the poster. Didn't get it to go, but did force the foul. He's playing with some energy now, trying to excite his teammates. Him and Akande having a conversation, talking back and forth. Not sure what that's about. Julian Williams now going to the line for the first time this game. In and out goes that. Bad bounce. He's just a 55% free throw shooter on the season. And the second shot goes. Williams coming out now for Elijah Brown. Williams a bit upset, it seems like. Yeah, he has 3 fouls and heads to the bench. We'll see how long he's out for. Trying to find the mismatch. It's Horn. Almost a really impressive block by Jones, but that's going to be a goaltend instead. Yeah, Horn has about 6 inches on Trey Powell, so yeah, the mismatch there. Good help from Jones, but just a little too late. Turn away, good double team there. And Powell's going to foul Williams. Honestly, could have been close to a clear path foul. I think Goldey Beacom's a bit lucky. They just called it a reach-in. Off-ball screen, kicks back out. Horn with the shot, no good. Same team, rebound eventually brought in by Williams, who quickly checks back in. Brown for 3, hits that. Elijah Brown continuing to tear it up from off the bench. He's now in double-digit points. Excuse me, he already was in double-digit points. Now he has 13. Man, he's been one of the hottest players in the last few weeks for Goldey Beacom. The drive, part of the Red Sea there. It's number 13, Jaden Williams, maneuvering his way through the traffic. Elijah Brown again, and he is fired up. Up to 15 points now off the bench. Brown now the leading scorer. So that shot's good from Horn. Nice post move there. Back to a tie game. 15 minutes to go in the second half. Bodies go flying there. They're going to say the ball stays. Going to be a foul on Caldwell. We'll go on Terrence Thompson. Just a second foul. It's a defensive anchor for this team. We haven't called his name too much today. Only played 13 minutes so far. And Caldwell goes really deep into their bench. A lot of players evenly spread out in minutes going. Pump fake. Swings it to the open Trey Powell. That shot's up and it goes. Can't leave him open like that. Trey Powell makes Caldwell pay for that. Nice shot by Goldey Beacom taking advantage. Here's Evans trying to drive. Finds the cutting Thompson, and there he is with the answer. Oh my God, he slammed that so hard the net got tilted the net a bit. Hit it back into place. All right, I guess they're going to say it's okay then. Oh, that's funny. You don't see that too often. He didn't break the backboard, but he rearranged the rim. It was tilted sideways, but they moved it back up. All it took was throwing the basketball back up to the rim, I guess, to fix it. All right. hopefully that's not a problem later in the game. Brown for three again. That's too much there. He gets a heat check. Full court press, too much on that. An overthrow there from the quarterback. Justin Allen out top of the key. Nothing going much here. 9 seconds of the shot clock. It's just going to be a three-pointer from Brown, who misses that. Caldwell pushing it now. Evans passing out to Horn and goes between his legs. Powell comes up with it 2-on-1. He's just going to take it all the way and gets it with the left hand. Trey Powell taking advantage of the turnover there. Now a three-point lead for the Lightning. Shot no good. Brown comes up with it. Inballs around. Up with the shot. No good. No foul called. Brown comes up with it. I think they're going to call a foul on Evans on the ground, who did not get the foul call he wanted for the shot. He's still yelling at the refs. We're still talking a bit. He did not think that should have been a foul called on him. And I think he was looking for the foul too earlier. But that's his second foul of the game now. Ball in the hands of Trey Powell. A little under 13 minutes to go now in the half. 59-56. Goldey Beacom. Step back three. Hits that. Trey Powell scoring back-to-back possessions. He is feeling it now in his bag. The sophomore guard. The nice three-pointer there. Goldey Beacom trying to grow on this lead once again. Here's Rogers. Step back. That won't go. Bit of an awkward looking shot there. Powell's pushing it. Three-pointer. Allen. No good. Rogers comes up with it. He's now pushing at the other end. Evans, too open for three. Unfortunately, short on that. Offensive rebound. Ball around. Probably should have been a travel call, but it was not called there. Kickball going to be called on Caldwell. Probably a good thing they did kick the ball, or else that probably would have led to an open Brown layup. And Caldwell had Melvin Evans wide open for three on the other end, but the guy didn't see him and turned the ball over anyway. Trey Powell passing it, and he's all the way up to 19 points now. And he takes the three, make that 22. Trey Powell is feeling it this half. 22 points for the sophomore. And he has the Goldey Beacom lead back up to 9. Caldwell trying to answer back on offense. They do there. That's Rogers with the layup. Allen, post move, won't go. They wanted a foul call. Goldey Beacom wanted a foul call, that is. The bench a bit frustrated about that. Nonetheless, the whistle stays silent. Refs are swallowing the whistles a little more this half, it feels like, compared to the first half on both ends. Not until there, though. That'll be an and one for Caldwell. Let's say Akande was inside that semicircle. And that's going to be an and one for DeAngelo Horn, who's now going to the line to try to convert that. He is up to 12 points now. 2 for 2 from the line. 5 of 7 shooting today. That shot short, though. So it's just 2 points. That ball just ricochets off of Marquise Jones' knee for the unfortunate turnover. And the ball goes out of bounds. So that was, I believe that was Jaron Bull. He got nervous at the sight of Elijah Brown. And that's a tough break for Caldwell. You had a 2-on-1 there. All you had to do is either go up with it or make the extra pass. I think he got a little nervous when he realized Elijah Brown was right there. Just his presence made him lose possession of the ball. Brown goes back to the bench after that. Nice offensive effort there from number 0. Ray Powell takes the screen. Pick and roll now. That's going to be a shooting foul on Tristan Rogers. He thinks he got all ball, and that should be a jump ball. He's not happy with that ref's call. That'll send Julian Williams to the line for 2, coming off CACC weekly honor roll honors. Six points, 1 for 2 from the line today, 2 for 3. A couple substitutions. Marquise Isley coming back in. He had a nice first half for Caldwell. We haven't seen him much this second half yet. And that falls. Lead now back to 7 for Goldey Beacom. Oh, they're going to call that a travel. Yep, you can't do that. Filbert jumped before he took that dribble, and when he saw Marquise Jones closing in on him, thought otherwise. Halfway through the second half. Swinging the ball around the perimeter. Nice spin move, Anthony Akonde. And one! Anthony Akonde add another highlight to his reel today. What a move from the sophomore. Spin move left hand while falling. Nice move there on Isaiah Filbert. Akonde with his first points of the game actually there. He was 0 for 4 shooting before that. So Akonde now gets on the board. He had those 2 big blocks earlier in the second half, though, or excuse me, the first half, though. And that goes up and in. Anthony Akonde giving Goldey Beacom back to a double-digit lead for the first time since the first half. All stripped away by Powell, but stays in. Isley picks it up. Shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, is the ball going to be stuck up there? Oh, no, it is. The ball's stuck up above the backboard. And they're going to, oh my goodness, this is great. They're going to ask the mop boy to try to get it. He's trying to jump up and poke it, but can't get it. And so now Elijah Brown is going to get it instead. Some joking boos coming in from the crowd. That's funny there. Wanted the ball boy to try to show off his hops. He got close. He got within an inch or two, I think. But I respect the effort, being put on the spot like that in front of these faithful Goldey Beacom fans. Step back from Powell. Okay, but Blanchette comes up with it. Fadeaway no good. Ball still up in the air. Eventually brought down by Horn. Caldwell's pushing now. Here's Evans. Hop step. He gets it. Nice move there. And a travel going to be called on Brown. And He moved his pivot foot before getting started with the dribble there. Evans with a good Euro step earlier on the other end. He's now up to 17 points. That's the team high for Caldwell. He averages about 18 a game. Evans passes it back out. Good defense early on in this possession. Goldey Beacom, they're trying to find Isley with the mismatch, but can't beat him. And eventually Brown's going to be called with the foul. Not a good foul there with only 5 seconds on the shot clock. That's his third foul. So it resets to 20, the shot clock does. Off-ball screen. Shots up, no good. Offensive rebound, and that goes in. Second attempt, second chance points for Caldwell. That was DeAngelo Horn, who's done a lot of the dirty work in this game and still now up to 14 points. Powell takes the screen, drives. Contested shot goes to fall. He wanted the foul call but doesn't get it. A lot of contact there, but still ends up with the tough layup. Powell now with 24 points. I think it's safe to say he's feeling better after that eye injury he had in the first half. That shot won't go, but it's going to sound like a broken record. Melvin Evans going back to the line for two. It's really impressive when he's able to do that. He's able to drive by his defender and then get to the rim, force the foul on the bigger guys. Really fast, really agile. A lot of strength, too. As the Lightning are going to call a timeout to talk things over. That foul, by the way, was on Blanchette. That's his second. So Evans 8 for 9 from the line today, as he's going to try to add two more. Impressive first half for Goldey Beacom. They were down 2 points to start the half. Now all the way back up to 8 is their lead, and a lot of that is because of Trey Powell, who has been the star of this second half, all the way up to 24 points. He has not missed. 9 for 15 shooting, 5 for 6 from beyond the arc. He's had a couple nice plays where he just sizes up his defender and pulls that three. Anthony Akonde has had a couple highlights too. He had the nice and one, doing a good job on defense. Elijah Brown with a really nice game too off the bench, 15 points. As this offense is now getting going more in the second half. Caldwell shooting from the field didn't really do too much in the first half, but the reason they were able to have the lead was because they got to the free throw line, where they had 14 more free throw attempts in the first half than Goldey Beacom did. And a lot of that came from this guy, Melvin Evans. First one goes. Melvin Evans, the 6'4" guard out of the Bronx. And he hits the second. It's nearly automatic from the line when he gets there, and he gets there often. Powell directing traffic as Coach Deckmer calling the play. Conde drives baseline. He gets the easy layup. I think he was a bit surprised how wide open of a lane he had there. I don't think he was looking to shoot that, but figured why not. Drive again. Evans, good defense. No foul called, but unfortunately Caldwell gets the rebound. Going to set things up again. Here's Rochelle. Drive, kick out, bounces off of Jones, who comes up with the ball. To Powell, and he gets it. The steal from Marquise Jones, leading to 2 points on the other end from Powell. Goldey Beacom's done a good job with that, too, getting fast break points, points off the turnover. Another foul going to be called there. Foul going to go on Akande there. That's Goldey Beacom's 7th foul, so Caldwell in the single bonus now. Goldey Beacom with 7 fouls, Caldwell with 6. He converts the and one. Seven-point game, Lightning with the lead. They've won 4 straight, 5 of 6, trying to extend that stretch. Reach and foul going to be called there on Powell, who was trying to drive. That's going to send him to the line for 1 and 1. So fouls adding up for both teams. Still 6:30 to go in this half. Both teams in the bonus. Hits the first one. Powell with the team best 83% from the line for the season. He is 2 for 3 today. That one goes. He's going to come out quickly. Jalen Robinson's coming in. Guessing it's just going to be a quick exit for Powell. Isley being guarded by Jones. He's trying to pick that ball away, but couldn't. And that's a costly foul. That's going to send Isley to the line for 2. He's trying to be slick with it, trying to reach in there and pick the ball away, but a little too aggressive. Need to be a little more careful than that in this situation. Isley misses it. And Goldey Beacom comes up with it, so no points allowed there by the Lightning. He could be going to the free throw line a lot the rest of this game. Jalen Robinson drives, kicks out, but stolen away by Filbert. Evans the other end, and a foul's going to be called there on Blanchette. Evans once again going to the line for 2. Man, when he's driving at full speed to the rim, there's not much you can do to stop him. And out and in goes that. Evans now with 20 points, and 11 of those coming from the free throw line. He's only 4 of 12 shooting for the whole game. He's able to make up for that efficiency back at the free throw line. That one's off, though. A rare miss from Evans. It's now just 11 for 13 from the line. Goldey Beacom up by 8. Under 6 minutes to go. Kick out, pump fake. Looking for somewhere to go. Eventually goes up, but that doesn't fall for Justin Allen. Stripped away. Good steal there from Allen. Smart double team. Finds Jones. He's going to pull the trigger. No good on the air ball. And an over the back foul there going to be called on 22, Julian Williams. That's going to be the 10th foul now for Goldey Beacom. That is not a good foul there for the Lightning. And with over 5 minutes to go in the half, Caldwell's in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 free throws every foul the rest of the way. And in a game that's still pretty close right now, that could be costly for the Lightning. This is the first one there. One for two from the line there. Shot blocked. I believe that was Evans who got his hand on it. A nice block there from Caldwell. Caldwell still staying in this game, able to keep it close. Three-pointer, no good. Ball deflects around, eventually picked up by Goldey Beacom, but I don't know if they still ever got possession of it. I was waiting for Allen to eventually get possession of it, but he didn't. So that will now stay here for Caldwell. They're going to put 18 seconds on the shot clock now, so I guess they say Caldwell had possession but then lost the ball. Shot up from Horn, and he hits that with Josen's hand right in his face, but he still comes down with it, and Caldwell going to take a quick timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. DeAngelo Horn now up to 20 points. He's now tied with Evans for the leading scorer. Horn's done a lot here. The 6'6" senior forward out of Detroit. So Goldey Beacom with the 5-point lead, 78-73. Again, these fouls, this is what's going to come down to the rest of the game, it looks like. 7 fouls for Caldwell, so Goldey Beacom only in the single bonus, but 10-plus fouls now for the Lightning. I'm sure both coaches now on the sideline going over stuff. I'm sure they're going over with their players. Be careful with the fouls. Try to keep things clean. And you wonder towards the end of the game if Caldwell's going to try to get the ball in the hands of Evans a lot more to force even more drives to the rim, try to get even more fouls called, because even if they're not shooting, you're sending your best free throw shooter to the line for 2. Something Goldey Beacom's going to have to try to figure out defensively. Allen, post move, he gets that to go. Justin Allen with a couple more points there. He's now up to 10 for the day. Drive, shot blocked by Jones, but picked up in the corner by Bull. The shot clock didn't reset. They're going to say Goldey Beacom ball. That was touched by Horn, it appears. The ball was going out of bounds. Tough break there for Caldwell. Williams is going to screen Powell there to make sure he can't bring the ball up. It's Jalen Robinson with it now. Jaden Williams is not taking his eye off of Trey Powell at all. He is screening him hard. The ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Caldwell ball. Anthony Akonde now coming into the game for Robinson. Getting your starter back in, getting some defense back in. 3:30 to go. Goldey Beacom up 7. Evans going to try to drive again. And a jump ball is going to be called. Really good defense there from Trey Powell. And the possession arrow will give the ball to the Lightning. It's a good job there against the really tricky Melvin Evans. Good job getting his hands fully on the ball and playing good defense, not getting the foul called. We talked a lot about team fouls, but for individual players, Julian Williams has 4 fouls. A bunch of players with 3 for Goldey Beacom. Jones, Blanchett, Powell. Brown has 3 fouls too. He misses that. Jalen Robinson also 3 fouls. Brown again misses another offensive rebound. Shot goes up, no good. Julian Williams going to go to the line for 2. And the bench giving Williams a round of applause there. A nice effort there, bringing in a couple offensive rebounds. Williams with 4 fouls, staying in to try to end this game. I'm sure that's who Evans is going to try to target when he tries to drive in on the defenders towards the rim. First free throw is good. Caldwell, meanwhile, they have a few players with 3 fouls, no one with 4, though. Those players are Evans, Thompson, and Rogers. Second one's good. Nice shot by Williams. Akande going to check back in for him. They're going to try to keep Allen on the bench since he has 4 fouls. They're going to try to keep him on the bench on defense when they can, so that Caldwell can't try to target him. Like the move there from the coach. Swinging the ball around, Isley goes in, loses his footing, and a travel's called. Isley taking the hop step, just lost his footing there. And there's that sub again. So Williams coming back in for Akande as they continue these subs for offense and defense. 2:30 to go, Goldey Beacom up 9. They are going to slow things down. The clock is turning into their friend. Usually the fast-paced, up-tempo team. This is Brown, who drives, pumps, fakes, goes for the layup. No good. Offensive rebound, Jones. Nice rebound there. He's going to take it back to the top of the key with a fresh 20. He's going to slow things down. Here's Powell. Baseline. It's up an awkward shot, but it hits it anyway. Trey Powell, have yourself a game. He's up to 28 points. 30 now. He's now hit 30 points. Trey Powell with one of his best games of the season. Goldey Beacom's lead is up to 11. That ties a game high. But Filbert hits a 3 of his own there. Caldwell's going to take a timeout. Good answer there from Isaiah Filbert. So that's going to be a full timeout. We will take a quick break there, too. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Under 2 minutes to play here at Goldey Beacom. .142 remaining in regulation. Goldey Beacom up by 8. After Filbert just hit a 3-pointer on Caldwell to cut the deficit, and they took that timeout there. Trey Powell's been outstanding here for Goldey Beacom, now up to 30 points. Dealing with getting hit in the face and the eye earlier in the game. He had to come out for a bit, go to the locker room, but has come back on fire. And Caldwell now, with time running out, they're going to try a full court press. Julian Williams for offense is back in the game for Goldey Beacom. He's had 4 fouls. The turnover there. Whose ball is it going to? Nope, they're going to say it's Goldey Beacom's ball still. Risky pass there from Powell, passing it that deep. But Goldey Beacom gets lucky. They keep possession, and they get the ball past half court. Good attempt there, though, from Caldwell on some full court pressure. They need to get the ball, and they eventually do to Brown. He has 15 points. Now back in the hands of Powell. He's being guarded by Jaden Williams. He's been screened by him recently the half. Gets it blocked. Goes out of bounds. Nice block there from the 6'8" forward, Terrence Thompson. 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. At the very least, Goldey Beacom has been able to chew the clock, but they'd love to come away with some points and hit what could be the dagger. 5 seconds, it's in the hands of Williams. Williams drives the layup, no good, but rebound. Allen goes up with it, no good. Bounce around, picked up by Jones. He drives, kick ball violation. Goldey Beacom, now that they have a chance to breathe, I think they're going to try to chew some clock again. 1:06 to go in the game. They get a fresh 20. So they were moving pretty quickly there. I think they want to try to now chew the clock a little more. We'll see how long it takes until Caldwell fouls. Al gets it in. He finds Williams. And Brown eventually gets it to Powell. He is going to slow it down, the ball at the top of the key. Still being guarded by Williams, waiting for the screen. Driving, gets double teamed. 3-pointer. Jones hits it. Marquise Jones with the dagger. Goldey Beacom up 11 points as that shot's blocked. That shot's blocked again. Williams on defense. Here's Jones, crossover, the slam, no good, but he's going to go to the line. Wanted an exclamation point on the win there. As Marquise Jones is the one that puts this away for the Lightning. Hit the clutch 3-pointer after Goldey Beacom was able to chew up nearly a full minute of clock. And then a big block on the other end from Julian Williams. At that point, he didn't care that he had 4 fouls. He's still going to come out for defensive purposes as Akonde comes back in now that they can do a sub. Jones misses that first free throw. Jones only with 10 points today, but he was able to come up clutch when his team needed it. And make it 11. It's now a 12-point lead for Goldey Beacom, largest of the day. And it looks like they will be able to survive against Caldwell. This would give them 5 wins in a row, all these coming in conference play, so they are jumping up into these conference standings. They were in 3rd place entering today. That shot's up, no good. Powell comes up with the rebound, and Evans is going to foul him. And we will walk all the way down to the other side of the court as Goldey Beacom starting to celebrate, players high-fiving each other. Goldey Beacom on the stretch when they had won 5 of their 6 games. They were averaging 99 points per game in those 5 wins. So it looks like we're not going to hit quite that number today. But it's still a lot of points for the high-flying, fast-paced Goldey Beacom offense. And they did a good job on defense, too, today. It was also good how they adjusted in the second half, not giving up as many shooting fouls. And even though they gave up a lot of fouls, they got to 10 fouls early on in this half. They were able to do a good job locking in after that and did a good job on the offensive end and played some of their best basketball of the night in these final few minutes. So this win will put Goldey Beacom 13-6 for total record, 7-4 in conference play. Caldwell will fall to 6-12, 4-7 in conference play. And again, Caldwell played Goldey Beacom pretty tight today. That's been the story of their season, close but no cigar. It's coming up short in the end. Quick basket there for Bull. And that's all she wrote. Final score here from the Jones Center. Goldey Beacom 90, Caldwell 78. As Goldey Beacom continues their hot run.